Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Radhika and I'm back with another YouTube video. If you guys have watched my last YouTube video, you guys are already aware as to how Jimmy came into my life and completely changed. That video was all about the emotional side of being a dog mom, but today I thought that I'm going to talk about the practical side as well. Because honestly, before getting a dog, I had absolutely no idea of what I was getting myself into. I did not know about anything. I did not know about licensing, vaccination, what food to give the dog, exercises, training, boarding, expenses, basically nothing. If you're thinking about getting a dog in Canada or have become a new pet parent, hopefully this video helps you a lot. Let's get into the video. सबसे पहले जो मैं विश करती हूँ कि मुझे ये चीज़ किसी ने बता दी होती बिफोर गेटिंग अ डॉग इज़ नॉट जस्ट अ पेट. आप उससे इमोशनली अटैच हो जाते हो एंड वो आपकी फैमिली का एक मेंबर बन जाता है. आपकी रूटीन उसके अकॉर्डिंग चेंज हो जाती है जब वो एक पपी होता है. स्पॉन्टेनियस ट्रिप्स प्लान करना भी डिफिकल्ट हो जाता है. हर दिन आपको उनके लिए एक अलग टाइम निकालना पड़ता है. लेकिन ऑनेस्टली जितना प्यार और हैप्पीनेस वो आपको देते हैं के सामने एवरीथिंग इज़ वर्थ इट. जब आप बाहर से घर पे आते हो, जिस ढंग से वो आपको ग्रीट करते हैं, nothing can beat that feeling. They would take care of you, they would play with you. Basically आप उनके लिए एक उनकी लाइफ का छोटा सा पार्ट हो, बट उनके लिए आप उनकी पूरी लाइफ हो. So let's start with the actual content of this video. When we got Jimmy, he was already 3 months old. उसको कुछ initial vaccines उस वक्त already मिली हुई थी. We also got a vaccination card along with him, which also mentioned which vet had actually given him his first doses and what all vaccinations were given to him. Because that vet was near to our place, we went to the same vet again and we got him registered under our name. Initially, first booked an appointment over the phone, and when we went there, we had to pay a consultation fee of $60, which was specifically for a puppy. For adults, they did have like different fees. This was for puppy which was under 6 months. So in this checkup, they check the entire body to find out if they have any illness, any body alignment which needed, medical attention, or maybe their height, their weight, and all their regular vitals. He had then got a second round of vaccines, which included vaccines like DHPP initial, Bordetella booster, Lepto initial, and also deworming. These vaccines were valid for 1 year and they had to be renewed after that. Rabies vaccine उसको उसके first round of vaccinations में ही लग चुकी थी, जिसका sticker उन्होंने उसके health card पे हमें लगा के दिया था और हमें उसका bill भी दिया था. Next year when he turned 1, we took him back to the vet where he had to get like some more vaccines which had to be renewed after 1 year. The new vaccines he got, some of them were valid for 3 years. Like for example, the rabies shot that he had got, it was valid for like 3 years after that one, and some of the vaccines they had to be again renewed in the next 1 year. We ensured जो भी optional vaccines है जो इतनी required नहीं है, but they are beneficial for your dog, like if they eat something outside, because Labradors, they do have a tendency of eating anything that was just laying in the backyard or anything at the walks, parks, anywhere. They don't get any food poisoning or anything when they eat something. So we ensured ki we'll get each and every vaccine which is mandatory or which is required for him. Now it's been 4 years since we've got him, but we make sure that we get his annual regular checkups done. We take him to the vet regularly. We ensure that all the vaccines are given to him on time. We've set up reminders, and even his vet, they send us emails each and every time any of his vaccines is due. So एक और चीज़ जो मुझे पहले नहीं पता थी वो थी dog licensing. In Canadian cities, you have to register your dog, which is very important, but I don't think it's mandatory, but it's highly recommended. The process is very simple. You have to provide dog details, a small fee, and also the vaccination record, and they're going to register your dog under that specific city. So, if your dog is accidentally lost or if they decide to go for a walk and they do not find their way back home, licensing turns out to be very useful along with microchipping, so that if anyone finds a dog roaming around here and there, they can, report it to the city or take him to a vet wherein the vet can just check through the microchipping, and they can also find their license for the dog and they can contact the respective owners and hand over the pet safely to them. So, pehle we used to live in Scarborough, so we had registered our dog either in city of Scarborough, or I think it's a part of Toronto, so maybe it was city of Toronto, but then we moved to Markham, so we registered a dog in city of Markham, and then after that now we've moved to Barrie, so we're also going to register a dog in city of Barrie. You can just Google search for dog license in Barrie or whichever city you are in, and accordingly you'll find the official government website. When we realized that it's time that we should actually train him, he was already like 4 to 5 months old. Puppies are trained the best when they are a few weeks old because they are a blank slate and they'll just grasp whatever you teach them. So training definitely it was one of my biggest challenges, जो कि मेरे को काफ़ी difficulty हुई है. When we brought Jimmy to our house, he was very scared and very shy. He was also afraid of new people and sounds. और वो बाहर भी initially इतना comfortable नहीं था. So at that point of time, we were not very experienced because it was our first dog और हमने training पे भी इतना ध्यान नहीं दिया. Our main focus was to, first make him comfortable and उसमें हमारा काफ़ी time निकल गया. So we had let him do whatever he wanted to do, howsoever he wanted to walk, run here and there, because our main motive was that he was happy and he was comfortable. So I would really emphasize that you should start the training of the puppy as soon as you get them. I know थोड़ा मन मारना पड़ता है कभी कभी क्योंकि they are also confused, but training is highly recommended. Love, care and a little bit of strictness would actually work. So हमने उसे basic commands से start किया, like sit, stay, come, high. We also taught him words like pee and poop. Also words like no. हमने उसको थोड़े हिंदी words भी सिखाया because we are Hindi speaking people at our house. तो हमने उसको सिखाया खाना, ये ले, इधर आओ. All of these Indian words they learn from time to time. So within 6 months, he himself realized that nobody pees and poops inside the house. So he knew that he also did not have to do that. जैसे ही वो अपने meals complete करता था, we used to take him outside either for a small walk or maybe just take him to the backyard. So उसको भी एक समझ आ गई थी automatically that this is where he has to, pee and poop. He should not be doing that inside the house. बीच में accidents भी obviously हो जाते थे, but हम लोग उसको ऐसे डांटते नहीं थे कि ये तूने क्या करा. But like we used to clean it and we used to just tell him no. Basically हम लोगों ने उसको कभी भी एक professional training नहीं दी, which I feel that we should have specifically for one thing, which is walking on a loose leash. हमें आज तक थोड़ी difficulty हो रही है उस चीज़ में because he has a tendency of running here and there whenever we are going on a walk, because wherever dog has peed he wants to go and pee over there. So you can also look for dog trainers on Facebook or Kijiji and you can find ads of people who offer these services, or you could also go for this company called PetSmart. It's like a pet store here in Canada. It's a registered pet store and they also give training classes to small puppies. I've heard that they are very useful. I've heard mixed reviews, but I think it's worth a shot. We also focused on socialization when he was around 6 to 7 months old. We used to take him to dog parks wherein he used to meet new puppies out there, new dogs, him to public places where he could see people, hear different noises, so that he's adaptive to that. We also used to play some dog socialization noises on YouTube. Perfect तो कुछ भी नहीं था, mistakes तो हमसे भी हुई है, but consistency is very important. But I want to highlight that when we used to take him to dog parks, उसके साथ एक incident हुआ which completely changed socialization वाला part. So basically what happened was there was a group of 4-5 dogs who belonged to the same owners and he was just a puppy, so he was just playing around in the dog park, running here and there, and somehow all these 4 to 5 group of big dogs, they kind of attacked him, and after that he was like very scared. I literally had to pull him out of that specific group of dogs, and it was also a traumatizing situation for me as well because I am also somebody who's scared of dogs. Now he's a bit reluctant to meet a few type of dogs. Pet parents should be careful whenever they're taking their dog to such places for socialization. Just make sure that they are well taken care of. If you have like a small to medium size dog, just make sure they go towards the smaller dog section. Large dog, then of course they are going to go to the big dog section, but make sure that they are well attended. So अब बात करते हैं मेरे डॉग के फेवरेट टॉपिक की, फूड. ओवर द इयर्स हमने उसके लिए बहुत डिफरेंट फूड्स ट्राई करे हैं एंड हमने देखा है कि उसके लिए सबसे बेस्ट कौन सा सूट करता है. अब उसके मतलब ऐसे 2 रूटीन्स बन चुके हैं, सीजनल, समर्स के लिए अलग, विंटर्स के लिए अलग. एवरी डॉग इज डिफरेंट. जरूरी नहीं है जो चीज मेरे डॉग के लिए वर्क करती है वो बाकी डॉग्स के लिए भी वर्क करे. वी मेक श्योर दैट वी ऑब्जर्व हिज एनर्जी, हिज डाइजेशन, हिज ओवरऑल हेल्थ. उसको क्या खाना सूट कर रहा है, क्या खाना उसके लाइफस्टाइल में चेंजेस ला रहा है. सो इनिशियली व्हेन वी गॉट हिम, हमें तो पता ही नहीं था कि डॉग्स क्या खाते हैं, तो वी यूज टू गिव हिम होम कुक्ड फूड. मैं इंडियंस की यूट्यूब पे वीडियोस देखकर I used to make him home cooked food, which included like boiled vegetables, chicken, rice, eggs. When I took him to the vet, so vet asked me what food do you give him. So I told him that I give all these foods that I made at home. So he told me that see, your dog needs some particular nutrients. Food that you get in the market, they're specifically designed for the dogs because उनके proportion के according उनके लिए मतलब nutrients होते हैं. I know उसमें preservatives भी होते हैं, but like it is designed specifically for the dogs and that's for some reason. Another reason जो यहाँ पे vets recommend करते हैं कि हम उनको dog food दें is because कल को उनकी तबीयत खराब होती है and if you take them to an emergency or if you take them to a vet and they ask you आपने इनको क्या दिया था खाने में, then you cannot explain we gave him rice, उसमें सब्जियां बॉयल करके डाली थी या फिर चिकन बॉयल करके डाला था. So, you know, they're just gonna ask you कौन से brand का food are you giving them, and then it's easier for them to determine, you know, कि what could be the issue, किसी food की वजह से तो नहीं हो रहा specifically. And the reason as to why vets recommend that we should give them dog food is because if you're traveling and if you leave your dog to a dog boarding or with somebody else, you cannot expect somebody else to use the same food for your dog as how you used to do it. सबके पास इतना time नहीं होता, and everyone is not willing to make food for the dog and then give it to them. Then when they feed the dog the kibble, your dog is not gonna eat it, right? So वो आपके लिए एक अलग stress होगा, आप अपनी vacation enjoy नहीं कर पाओगे. तो ये points हमें काफ़ी valid लगे, and हमने उसके according अपने dog को आदत रखी है कि वो जो ready-made kibble होता है वो ज़रूर खाए. तो we gave him Purina's dog kibble, which is one of a very good brand for, and it's like also affordable. ऐसा नहीं है कि it's like hi-fi, but it's not something जो कि बहुत ख़राब है. It's a very good and recognized brand for dog foods. Many Canadian people feed their dog Purina dog food. Kibble खाता है, but हम Indians ऐसे बुरा तो लगता ही है कि यार वो ऐसे ready-made dog food खा रहा है. I make sure that, you know, मैं इसको just kibble नहीं दे रही हूँ. Kibble is a constant food that he has, but along with it, we also give him a wet food. So either we are going to give him Purina's dog can, which is the same company, and it has like a gravy and mixed chicken pieces, or we also feed him beef because वो ready made आता है dogs के लिए. We don't have to, you know, make it or something, and उनकी health के लिए जो भी अच्छा है. So summers में he generally prefers eating this kibble along with the wet dog food, but in winters he doesn't eat the wet dog food much, so उसको थोड़ा घर का खाना ज़्यादा चाहिए होता है. तो in winters he generally takes kibble plus I make chicken and rice for him. तो मैं उस kibble में उसको mix करके देती हूँ. तो wet food का can होता है generally like 6 cans in one pack, और एक can मैं उसको पूरा दिन में देती हूँ. तो I'll divide like the can into 3 parts, and with each meal he's gonna get kibble plus the 1/3 of that can. Treats की बात करें, he's a big lover of treats. उसको जो dogs के लिए rawhide bones आती हैं जो treat form में होती है उसको वो खानी पसंद है, but we give all of that occasionally. Everyday basis we got this treats from Costco which are really good. I think it's a beef flavor and he really loves it. So we make sure whenever we are going outside and he's, you know, staying at home alone, so we just, you know, give him a treat and then we go, so he knows कि अब मेरे को treat देके गए हैं, they're gonna come back soon. We have also kept some training treats which we generally take whenever we are taking him for a walk, और अगर walk पे वो well behave करते हैं तो उसको एक छोटी सी वो training treat भी देते हैं. Also some treats in the markets which are called Denta sticks generally, which is good for their teeth and their mouth health. उनकी breath भी उससे अच्छी हो जाती है. How I keep him active. So basically this is something which is very important for the dog because dogs में होती है बहुत ज़्यादा energy, and we have to make sure that that energy is channelized. उससे उनकी overall health भी बहुत अच्छी रहती है, just like humans की होती है. आप walk करने जाओ, exercise करो, वैसी same चीज़. It is very important for a dog to, you know, get the necessary exercise that he needs. A tired dog is a happy dog. अगर मेरा dog थका होगा तो फिर वो सो जाता है और वो मुझे भी बहुत काम करने देता है घर का. मेरा ऑफिस का काम भी चल रहा होता है. So I always make sure कि, you know, मेरा काम स्टार्ट होने से पहले मैं उसको अच्छे से रन पे ले जाऊँ या फिर वॉक पे ले जाऊँ. जनरली ही गोज़ फॉर 3 walks in a day. अर्ली मॉर्निंग माई हस्बैंड टेक्स हिम फॉर अ वॉक एंड देन आई टेक हिम फॉर अनदर वॉक समवेयर अराउंड नून. फिर शाम को ही गोज़ फॉर अनदर वॉक. ये तीनों वॉक्स की जो ड्यूरेशन होती है ये अच्छी खासी लंबी होती है. एटलीस्ट हाफ एन आवर हम इसको वॉक कराते हैं, और जो वॉक होती है वो भी थोड़ी फास्ट पेस्ड होती है. देन वी हैव अ बैकयार्ड, सो वी, यू नो, इंश्योर कि वो रन अराउंड कर रहा है बैकयार्ड में, वो प्ले कर रहा है. हम उसके लिए बॉल्स लेकर आते हैं, सो वी प्ले फेच विद हिम. ऑल्सो लव टू टेक हिम टू डॉग बीचेस या फिर एनी बीच, एंड ही लव्स प्लेइंग इन वाटर, ही लव्स स्विमिंग. वी ऑल्सो टेक हिम फॉर हाइक्स, एंड कहीं पे भी हम जाएँ और जहाँ पे हमें काफ़ी घूमना हो, वी ऑलवेज टेक हिम अलॉन्ग विद अस. बीट समर, बीट विंटर, मेक श्योर दैट हिज वॉक्स आर डन ऑन टाइम. What we do when we travel. So this question is something जो मेरे को ही एंग्जाइटी दे देता है. क्वेश्चन मुझे बहुत बार मिलता है कि आप लोग जब बाहर जाते हो या फिर आप लोग को जब इंडिया जाना होगा तो फिर वेयर डू यू लीव योर डॉग. सो जनरली इफ़ यू आर गोइंग ऑन अ रोड ट्रिप, पहले तो वी प्रेफर कि हम उसको लेकर ही जाएँ. और अगर हम लोग सिर्फ दिन के लिए जा रहे हैं, लाइक मे बी 8 to 9 hours, सो वी हैव ट्रेंड हिम कि वो 8 to 9 hours ईजिली घर पे रह लेता है. बट हम लोग इतना फ्रीक्वेंटली उसको 8 to 9 hours नहीं छोड़ते बिकॉज आई वर्क फ्रॉम होम, तो मेजॉरिटी ऑफ द टाइम आई एम होम. तो व्हेन वी आर गोइंग ऑन अ सिंगल डे ट्रिप, वी मेक श्योर कि हम उसको सुबह बहुत ज़्यादा एक्सरसाइज या फिर वॉक या कुछ करा दे तो वो थक जाए. आके हम उसको खाना और उसके लिए वाटर वगैरह रख देते हैं, 2-3 बोल्स रख देते हैं अलग अलग जगह पे, एंड देन ही कैन ईजिली स्टे एट होम फॉर अराउंड गुड 8 to 9 hours. अपने घर में ही फील्स मोर रिलैक्स्ड एंड कंफर्टेबल. Whenever we are going out of city, if you're going abroad, if you're going on a vacation, or if you're going to India back, जिसमें हम लोग को कुछ days या कुछ weeks लग जाते हैं, we usually leave him with one of our friends who is a guardian to him, and starting से उसके साथ ये बहुत comfortable रहा है. So it's important that you leave your dog with somebody who is well familiar with his behaviors, what he likes, and उसको walk कराना आना चाहिए उनको. There's an app in Canada, it's called Rover, wherein you can, just search the location nearby to your place, and then you can find like various dog sitters who do offer services like dog boarding, even drop-in services, wherein they can come to your house and they can check up on your dog, feed them food, water, take them for walks and everything. And also like they have long-term dog boardings as well. When I joined Rover, firstly I was kind of confused कि यार how do I find somebody who my dog would be comfortable with. So I found a lot of people near my house, but then I preferred that अगर कोई Indian family होगी, so that would be better because we speak Hindi and he's familiar with Hindi words. घर से थोड़ा दूर तो था, but we found a guy who's Indian, and I sent them a message and they were like very welcoming. वो अपनी family के साथ यहाँ पे रहते थे, so they were very welcoming कि yes you can come and you can drop Jimmy. So हम लोगों ने पहले काफ़ी दिन तो हमने ट्रायल करवाया जिमी का, एज इन कि हम कुछ एक दिन के लिए उसको छोड़ के जाते थे एंड रात को उसको ले आते थे जस्ट टू सी इफ़ ही इज़ कंफर्टेबल. मतलब फर्स्ट टाइम तो वो काफ़ी डरा हुआ था, बट लाइक मूविंग फॉरवर्ड उसको पता लग गया कि ये लोग मुझे यहाँ पे छोड़ के जाते हैं एंड मेरे को शाम को पिकअप कर भी लेते हैं. फिर हमने उसको 1-2 बार नाइट स्टे के लिए भी छोड़ा, वेर इन जिससे कि हम उसको ऐसा फील कराए कि रात को भी अगर तू वहाँ पे रहता है यू विल कम बैक होम द नेक्स्ट डे. And then we had to travel to India in 2024 because we had a wedding there. तो तब वो टाइम था जिसमें मेरे को उसको फर्स्ट टाइम से 3 weeks के लिए छोड़ना था, वो भी किसी और के साथ. तो yes, so Jimmy is well kept with them. Jimmy is familiarized उनके बारे में, he knows them, and उनके साथ अब वो काफ़ी comfortable रहता है. So whenever we go out and if we don't have our friend to take care of Jimmy at that point of time, generally we drop him to that dog boarding. You guys can also join this app Rover, and you can find somebody who you feel would be the best for your dog, and you can give it a try. And definitely I think Canada की rules and regulations ही इतनी ज़्यादा strong है कि सब dogs का ध्यान रखते हैं. And if your dog is okay with other dogs being around, I wasn't comfortable to leave my dog at a dog kennel because वहाँ से kennel cuff और ये सब चीज़ें भी हो जाती हैं, and I don't know how my dog is gonna behave with other dogs. So I chose a private dog sitter for him. Okay with other dogs being around, you can also explore the dog hostel, pet resort option as well, wherein they are pampered, they have like a huge playground, dogs can play with each other. आते हैं एक इम्पॉर्टेंट टॉपिक पर, विच इज़ एक्सपेंसेस. जनरली सिर्फ डॉग का प्राइस देखते हैं. यूजुअली डॉग्स इन कैनेडा रेंज फ्रॉम समवेयर अबाउट लाइक $1,000 to $2,000. हमारा केस एक्सेप्शनल था कि हम लोग को किसी को अर्जेंसी थी अपना डॉग रीहोम करने के लिए, एंड वी गॉट हिम दैट वे एट अ वेरी लो प्राइस. एक्चुअल एक्सपेंसेस डॉग को लेने के बाद स्टार्ट होते हैं. So I'm going to divide this into my monthly and yearly expenses, and then some miscellaneous expenses that we'll discuss about. Talk about the monthly expenses जो कि fixed होते हैं हर month is the food first. So for us the food का expense is like जो उसका kibble है that he eats, it costs us around $60. As for like a good 1.5 to 2 months because we mix it with the wet food. The wet food is usually $11 for 6 cans because we have subscribed and saved it, so we get like some discount on that. You can take about $100 for food, and which also includes some treats that we get occasionally from Costco because it's a huge pack, so it usually lasts for more than one month or maybe 2 months. So during the month we also give him a bath. Sometimes it's once a month and sometimes it's twice a month depending upon कि ये कितना गंदा हुआ है. We usually take him to Pet Value where there is a self-serve dog bath wherein you can take your dog and you can bathe them on your own. It includes the tub, the towels and the treats and also shampoos. Then there is a professional dryer as well. This costs us about $16 per visit. Every 5 visits, the 6th visit is usually free. Then it comes grooming wherein we get his nails trimmed and also we get his teeth brushed. There is pad shaving. We clean the ears, and there's also this thing called anal gland expressions which they do, which is mandatory or essential for a dog. And sometimes we take him like once in 2 months depending उसके nails की growth कितनी है. And brushing हम उसको घर पे भी frequently कराते हैं है. So this entire package, it's called a Podicure package at PetSmart, and it costs us somewhere around $40. It comes to some yearly expenses, which includes the vet expense, which is usually like vet charges a consultation fee whenever you take them like once a year, which is about $80 to $100. So vaccination cost per year, it comes somewhere around $50 to $60 on top of this consultation fee. Vaccinations are not that expensive, but 50 में हो जाता है. So overall, I'd say vet expense we can consider to maybe be around $180 to $200 per year. Then comes the pet insurance, which is also something which is important. Basically, pet insurance is gonna cover your dog from any unwanted illness or maybe any accident. So that is also recommended that you get one. So depending upon the coverage, the pet insurance would cost you somewhere around $70 to $110 broad. And if you want to leave your dog at a day boarding, if you have no one to take care of them, depending upon who the sitter is and how the reviews are, cost you, maybe if you go to a hostel, it's going to cost you like $30 per night. But if you are leaving him private with a dog sitter, they might charge you somewhere around $38 to $45 or $50, or maybe sometimes $60 as well. Other miscellaneous expense would be maybe you want to get a bed for your dog, some toys, some extra. Something that my dog has taught me in all over these years is patience. वो आपको एक रूटीन में डाल देते हैं, वो आपको अनकंडीशनल लव करना सिखा देते हैं. आई एम लिटरली टॉकिंग टू हिम, मतलब वो बस बैठा होता है, वो मेरे को देख रहा है, आई जस्ट कीप ऑन ब्लैबरिंग, मैं उसको अपनी दुख भरी कथाएं सुनाती रहती हूँ. So here comes the end to my video. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you like it. If you have any other questions, I'd love to answer them. अगर आपके कोई भी questions है dog ownership से related, तो ज़रूर मुझसे पूछना. मेरा जो भी experience है, I'll definitely share with you guys. If you like my video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel, which is Radhika Saxena Arora. See you in the next video and stay tuned for more amazing content.